action. Go back, take a minute, figure out what those chords are, and throw those arpeggios and those scale patterns into your warm-up practice. When you see this excerpt come up again, that'll help with a lot of the ironing out what those arpeggios are doing. And you similarly, I think you picked a tempo that was too fast. The quarters were running, and I think the eighth notes are going to run away from you. You won't be able to dominate that eighth note stroke like you need to. Mm-hmm. Exactly where the downbeat was, but yeah, similar. Sing out those downbeats. That eighth note is longer than you think it is. Yeah. The second eighth note comes much later. Little vibrancy in the left hand will help. And on the ones that are grace notes, for everyone as well, it's really helpful to hear the penultimate note. If the G to A ghosts a little, our ears can sort of live with that, but having it really helps the ear a lot. Sort of ground us. Try to think about that and try the first one 3 or 4 times in a row. Good. Go out a little further in the bow. Be a little lighter with it, more legato. Yes. Yeah, I like that. It didn't start with an accent. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And now think about, you still want to connect and get the but if all things are being equal, if one note has to be ghosted, I would go with the A. And hear that penultimate note. Yeah. And that's much clearer to the ear, I think, than paying the most attention to the crossing. Yeah. Okay. practicing to break these down?
Honestly, I haven't been getting your emails, so I really only found out what the excerpts were like yesterday. So I haven't had a lot of time.
I see. When you come back in the future, bowing and rhythm patterns might be a really good way to think about that, right? So think about all the combinations of, let's think 3 notes, different combinations of 1/4 and 2/8, right? You can flip those around in different ways, right? Bum ba bum, or ba ba bum, or ba ba ba. You could do the syncopated one. Doing that not just in groups of 3 or in groups of 6, like you have in this, but go against the grain of the bar, go into 4s. And I always find when I have left hand trouble, the bowing patterns tend to help me more, and when my bow gets in trouble, rhythm patterns tend to be quite helpful with separate bowings. I can't put my finger on why, but I found that as well. And for the stroke, as you're getting speed as well, that add a note thing that Mr. Bradich talks about, where instead of 1, play 3 for every single note. So like, so you get more strokes as the left hand is moving, triple each note. I like odd numbers because they don't change the bowing underneath. Because if you pick an odd number, the bowing will work out. If you pick an even number, you're going to be down bow on every change. But both of those would be really effective. And then I have you in the list for next week, but also we have all the excerpts up, so that'll be perfect. Yeah, good job.